everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more Dragon Blocks with me. We're starting over in the cell games today because we need to address something that's pointed out to me in the video last time. This fucking chicken was it was here, it was watching, it was in the ring when I fought Cell, and it didn't die. I actually didn't notice that it survived until the end. I noticed it was in the ring at one point, but I never noticed it survived. I just assumed it was dead. Very lucky fucking chicken that none of the Cell's attacks apparently got close enough to it. So I just thought I'd address that because I thought that's bloody amazing. I didn't realize that was a thing. I'm glad people pointed it out to me because I was like, I was generally just so surprised. I ended up watching back the video. I'm like, oh god, yeah, there it is in the background. But anyway. Miracle Chicken decides, so story is getting harder, things getting more aggressive, our power is sort of lacking. I mean, if we had Legendary, it wouldn't be as lacking, but can't rely on Legendary. We lose it every time we die. And when we start jumping at opponents, we end up randomly dying, so that's a thing. Right, so what we're gonna do then? Well, as you can see, I've got 1,000,000 TP, so there's that. Yeah, massively increasing my main score, and then, like, you know, using Echo, it does wonderful things to my TP gain. Which is good, because it would take me a really long time to gain the TP otherwise. Even shadow training, like, when you need so much mind for every skill level, like, yeah, it's a lot. It becomes a lot, because the more you put mind up, the more it costs per TP point per everything. Like, now it's 3,500 per 1 point. So, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot. But anyway, so we're going to increase our stats a little bit more again, though, because we we kept up with Yakon, no bother. But, I mean, Cell was a bit of a bother. And we ended up eating meat, yeah, we ended up eating the dinosaur meat during it, so I think it's time for another little upgrade. And I'm holding off using God form. I'm going to save that as my Trumpy Trump card for, you know, Super. So... what to increase? There's the question. I get 500 more points in mind available. So where am I putting into those? Also, oh yeah, I get key infuse. Ooh, hold on. I get key infuse. Does that mean... So, key infuse as a skill, if I remember right, is supposed to make it so... Yeah. Allows to use allows to infuse key into projectiles, thus increasing their damage. Each upgrade gives a 0.5% damage from attribute willpower. And okay, my willpower is not outstanding, but if I shoot a key blast, I still do like a fair whack of damage. Like, yeah, there we go. We do a bit. So, I wonder if I put like on like one of the super sits or something, will it transfer over the willpower now it's up a bit? Let's quickly test that. Alright, sure, let's give this one a try. Also, I just put my stat points up in things, because I figure if I'm going to do this, I might as well put my willpower up a bit more just to see if it has an effect. So, yeah, that's what the stats are looking like now. Which, yeah, I meant to put strength up to 80 and have my constitution at 400, so it was like a 5 times thing, but... Yeah, I accidentally clicked one extra time, so strength's now at 90, which is the highest I've had in a very long time. Because I never put points into... Yeah, another extra bunch of points into dexterity, some more points to willpower. Spirit I didn't put points into, but yeah. 1,000,000 points didn't go as far when you've already got a stat over 1,000. Okay, so Homelander has got heat vision, which apparently makes things turn to grass. Very nice. So I'm going to quickly summon... Oh. Fight to protect. Summon shadow damage, there we go. So right now if we punch, we're doing 319 damage, 325 damage. What does heat vision do? No, it's still just doing 7. Yeah. So to answer the question, even though it is counting as my hit, it's counting as a thing from me. It is not infusing. I don't know. It must not be counting this as like a projectile attack or something. I'm not sure. All I get is that we're not infusing our power into this for a reason. Because like yeah, if we go into mystic mode, there we go, and then we use it. Like technically now our power, yeah, it should do more damage, but it's not. So. To answer the question, no, we cannot infuse power into our suit attacks, apparently. Which is probably for the best, otherwise we can heat vision stuff and do 500 damage per heat vision attack, so... It's probably for the best. Also, oh yeah, I've just made you very... Oh yeah, because my extra health, I've made you very tanky now, haven't I? Oh yeah. I mean, you can't actually hurt me though, is the only thing. Because, like, Homelander. I'm wearing a super set. You're never gonna be able to hurt me. Plus, my strength is puny compared to my defense, so I would struggle hurting me on a good day. There we go. Let's get ourselves healed up really quickly. Okay, I'm doing one more little test now. I'm gonna go Dr. Octo Octavius. We're gonna give this one a quick trial. I'm gonna turn those off so I can see myself a bit better. There we are. Just to check, did the tentacles take the damage? I really doubt it, but I am really curious as well. So let's quickly try it and find out. So we're gonna go for a tentacle grab or a stab. Never mind. No, it does 8. It does 8. Never mind. It's not meant to be. Good damn. Well, that answers that question. So I was curious about it since we started this. If, like, you know, we could have infused some of the powers. It's probably for the best we can, because otherwise these suits, I mean, they're already OP. Like, they're already doing the damage reduction on top of our natural defenses and other damage reductions, so it's probably for the best they can get even more powerful. Oh, I do miss getting to play around with the tentacles, though. Oh, ta-ta. I mean... Okay, curiosity time. Hold on. Tentacles, go away. Gonna switch over super suits. I'm gonna try wearing one of the super suits, but I'm gonna try fighting against one of the story things in, like, a lower form, aka probably base form. Just out of curiosity, just to see how well suits, like, with my current defenses, with the suits mixed in, would I be able to just tank, you know, like, the Bora, currently in my base form? I am a little bit curious, so who are we picking for this? We could go back to Homelander, or we could pick Omni-Man. Gonna go with Omni-Man. Why are we going with Omni-Man? I like the color red more. I mean, Homelander's got, like, the whole, you know... Homelander is meant to be, like, you know, America and stuff. So he's got the, you know, he's got mostly blue, but he has got red on him, too. Omni-Man is just white and red. So I dig this color scheme more. So that's the thing. Oh, found the secret of breaking these things, apparently. I had no idea I could break them with an open hand. I'd never tried. Ha. Huh. Alright, now I can put them all together a lot more neatly for Echo's attacks. Oh, there we go. All 27 of them just there. All together. Punching, pointless. Echo though. Oh, could do some wild stuff there. Okay, wait, before I do any other bits... Actually, I would like to get my spirit up a bit more, because I just realized it's, like... I'm doing I'm 85 down to 52. That's now 33. I'm doing 33 energy per punch. Also, does it go up with a Kaioken? Kaioken a bunch. We punch. 88. No, okay, so I'm doing 33 energy every time I hit something. Which when I'm doing this, obviously, it affects things really badly. But yeah, okay, in a fight, I wouldn't be getting to hit nearly as much. That's not a big deal. Health-wise, I've put my strength up, so my Kaioken's now draining more. So I'm at 460 right now. Then next tick, what does it go down to? 300 and something, 358. So we're draining 102 health per tick as well. But we have like 8,000 health, so that's not as bad. We're still, like, the drain is still quite minor compared to our health. I would like my health sort of... I like my health being 5 times higher than my strength. Like, I like it being that, like the exact thing. Oh. Alright, Fick, I'm getting quick. I'm getting slightly more power before I do this. I want slightly higher stats, so I can drag my way through the Majin saga. Also out of curiosity, so... Currently no form, difficulty puts on to 5%. Oh. Why? Oh, because I put my strength up. Oh, so the 200 weight doesn't do it for me anymore. Good to know. Anyway, Canary Cry. What's their thing at? 150,000. Blah. Yeah, okay, so this isn't going to take very long. Not at all. Okay, now 1,000,000 points. Because why not? Let's just go all in, eh? Get our stats up so we can tear our way through the Buu saga. Maybe. I don't know. Playing as a human, I'm finding it really hard to judge where I need to be. And, like, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm way too overpowered for this, and I'm forgetting, yeah, but I don't get the same boost in power, do I? So I'm not as strong as I would have been. Plus, the reason why everything's taking so much is because I'm investing so much in my skills. Which I think I need. Like, I'm not sure if I really need them, but I think I need them. But okay, yeah. I want the numbers back. Like, it's bothering me the fact the numbers aren't balanced off. I'm putting that up to 500, so I'm going to have 10,000 health. Cool. Now I'm going to put, yeah, more points into Spirit. Can I fit an R5? I could fit an R5. There we go. So there we go. A lot neater looking stats now. So going into the Majin Saga, 100 strength, 300 dex, 500 con, 100 willpower, 1500 main, and 200... I mean, I was down to 60. I didn't notice that. No, I've already done too much. No, we need to live with it. Right, putting points to the things. I guess I'll put endurance up because people are saying it works. Sure, key fist is staying where it is because no, that drains way too much. Put some points in the key boost, I guess. That'll give me more extra key. It gives me like a percentage based on my max key anyway. So since my key's decently high and I don't use it hugely, it should help maintain it a lot better. I mean, what I use for key, I use it for key fist mostly. And occasionally I use some explosions in the fight. But it doesn't tend to be my only go-to thing. Why on earth is it as if I'm taking damage when I heal from... What? It's as if I'm taking damage when I'm healing from here. Why? Does only one give extra hearts? Oh, it's plus 5 extra health. Okay, so my actual hearts are healing. That's why. Okay, that makes more sense. Right. Base form. Those stats. But Omni-Man. Can I beat the Bora? Curiosity. Because I feel like I'm going to be able to beat the Bora. I could beat Cell because I'll be able to beat the Bora. Like, that I'm fairly certain on. I don't know if I'd require, like, with the power-up as well. Definitely be able to beat them. This feels like a safe time to just have a wee experiment. So, right, let's give this a quick little try. The Bora! Oh god, yeah, he only does 8 health. I do 400 on. Oh yeah, I'm not even using my scythe actually. Hold on, let me. There we go. Does that do more ki? Oh, it does do more ki. I do way more damage. Oh wow. So yeah, for as far as how overpowered are these sets, they're pretty overpowered, yeah. So if I had to take this set off the board, I would absolutely waste my day. Which, case in point. Ow! Oh god, look at that. Is that 1,000 damage a punch? That's 1,000 damage a punch! Oh dear god, turn that off now. Turn that on now. Transform. Then that on. Then run. Then more transformations. Oh god! Oh, now I did like 3,000 a hit though. I actually still be able to pull this back. Oh god, I can pull this back still. Oh dear god. Yeah, okay, using calculator takes 20 with my new power up. I suppose I did just double my strength, didn't I? Yeah, there is that. I did just do that. That would explain a lot. I did just get a lot stronger suddenly. Excellent. Actually, one thing I'm curious about, because it's been bothering me. Does increasing spirit increase my key damage? Because right now if I go power down, bloop. If I summon a shadow dummy, right now I do 548 damage per swing. I'm going to get my spirit up to 300 because it is bothering me that it's where it is. So, if I were to put that up, will I do more than 548 after? Is what I'm curious about. Does increasing just my spirit give me a slight power boost? I don't know, but I want to find out. I mean, not that I really need it since I'm using Mystic form, but you know, might as well. Actually, wait, no, if I put spirit up, I was gonna say if I put spirit up alone, maybe I could put key fist up more so I could get more damage from my punch that way, but it just drains more, doesn't it? Because it goes off what my spirit is. It drains up a bunch of it depending on. Also, why am I eating food? I've got a bucket of liquid for this. Right, there we go. I put more points in the dex and spirit basically. Spirit's nice, a nice number now. 350, that's a fine number. Fine number to be at. So, right, okay. With a massive increase to my spirit, 548. Do I now do more than that? Also, oh god, yeah, wait. Transform out of you. Badum, badum. Right, curiosity. Because I thought it did. I feel like this is something I've tested before, but obviously Dragon Block update, systems update, blah, 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 blah. I forget things, I misremember things. Oh no, I do more. Oh. Okay, so yeah, just straight increasing my ki does straight just increase my damage using my ki weapon. Ooh. Very interesting. I mean, how much am I losing per thing? It's like 80 something. 56. Then it's 73. I just lose ki hitting him there. Or him hitting me. Feck? No. I'm down 70 then. Hit him. 87. Odd. Okay, so I drain 83 key per swing. If I turn the key size off, just do a regular punch, I drain 80. It's gone up! Yeah, okay, so is the higher my key is, the more it's gonna drain, because this was less before. Oh. I mean, that is also because I've got key face currently turned on, that's why it's draining all that. Okay, so it's definitely worth just having the key weapon on at all times, because it's not draining that much more. So there's never a reason not to have it. So increasing my key, it's got up to 87, but I mean, but that extra bit though, like my key's gone up dramatically. So yeah, like it definitely outweighs, like the more I gain is definitely outweighing like the more it's costing. I don't know if that will remain the same if I were to increase key fist more. That will dramatically increase how much I have to pay, because key infuse is pretty much free. Key infuse doesn't drain very much. Even when you, like, you know, level up all the max. Key fist, though, different story. It drains absolutely heaps tons. So, that's a thing. Oh, another thing people were talking about to give a try was key protection. Now, I always disregard it, because I think it's a redundant, pointless skill. Because the amount of drains is, like, not worth it for the amount you gain. So I'm gonna go grab it, though. Just to, like, try it to reconfirm that is the case, because I always doubt these things if I'm right or not. Also 6,000 or 16,100 key, fabulous. If we go to what I think Gohan would have this. Gohan has key defense, yes. Believe you do. Learn skill. Yeah, key protection. There we go. So I'll grab that. Bloop. And right, so extra output plus 80. Was it plus 33 before? I have no idea what it was before that. Blah blah. So right, we're gonna put up the level 2. Is it plus 80? That puts it up to also wait. Oh, that's plus melee damage. It's plus defense. Plus defense. We've got my passive defense being 419. My maximum defense being 1400. I have no idea what calculation is going on there for that. I know there's a percentage of passive defense. That's what the passive output is. Just how much I take off being just existing as I am without blocking. I guess blocking it would be the 1400. I don't know why it's 1400, not 350, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I do know why, because it's, your defense goes up by 4 per point put in the dex. That is why. It literally, the number's right there. But okay. So there's that. My extra output is plus 161. That is the defense I get from keyed protection. The only problem is it drains key every time I get hit now, I'm pretty sure. So I need to test it really quick to be certain, but I mean, yeah, okay, level 2, as I currently am. If I start getting hit by a dummy, I'm losing 14 key every time I get hit. Now, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let me tell you the thing is, though. I mean, okay. Extra 161 defense. That's not exactly bad, because that is adding on to my passive. That is adding on to my passive and my max, like, flat. So, like, it's good passive defense, in a sense, if I'm not blocking. But, like, the number is 161. If I were to transform, as I have now, I'm still losing the exact same amount. I now have 873 defense, and my output is still plus 161. It hasn't multiplied, it just adds on raw the way it is. I go count Ken, power that up to max. Now my passive defense is 2,620. Extra output plus 161. I'm still losing that extra 14 key per punch, and it's not providing much of anything. It's one of those ones. And if I were to take, alright, you stop for a second. Please tell me this is the right angle to heal me. Please be the right angle, Healy Water. It's not the right angle. What about this way? Is this the right angle, Healy Water? Bloody Healy Water and its angles required. No, it's not that way either. Which fucking angle is it? Is it this way? I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. You've got to aim towards the sun setting. Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put key protection up to max. Because we've got the extra key. I'm just going to delete the skill if I don't want it anyway, so it's fine. Key protection goes up to max. How much do I lose per punch now? Is now the question. Also, alright, what am I gaining from this? I'm getting an extra passive output of 805. Now, base, that's great. Base as I am, that's great. Blocking, still pretty good. In my base form, I'm no way stronger. What's the downside to it? Well, let's see. I'm now losing... it's only 70. Which I guess with if I have a massive key set isn't as bad. But yeah, I'm losing 70 every time I get hit. So, I mean, that's not the end of the world, because I'm now taking hits way better, I guess. But again, it becomes a bit more redundant, because again, if I go into Potential Unleashed, now my passive output is 873, and it's basically double my passive at its current point. Obviously, if I block, even better. Let me take Karaoke on top. Like, passive output 2,620. The extra thingy is 800. So I mean, it's still a chunk. It's just the amount of ki is draining for that defense. Actually, it seems slightly better than I seem to remember it. Why does it seem better than I remember it? Oh, is it because Saiyans are stronger? That's why. It seems more impressive because I'm human. Oh yeah, because I've got more ki and stuff. Actually, that'd be why. It seems more impressive actually because I'm human and because I'm using Mystic form. Oh god, now I'm not considering this. I convinced myself it wasn't worth it, and I'm normally right in that sense, because normally with a Saiyan, it's not worth it. With a Saiyan, it's pointless. Because with a Saiyan, you're gonna drain out your ki using Mystic Blue and things like that. So you losing that while you're getting hit is gonna be hell. Using Mystic form though, I don't drain passive ki. But I do lose ki with my ki fist for hitting, and for... well, now ki protection, it's 70 per hit, but I have 16,000 ki. Which basically means it's what? Because I think base, so how much ki do I have base? I think it's like 14,000, and like keys, these, adding more on. I know, extra things I'm adding for 700 on. So I normally have 15,400 ki, why? Why that number? Oh, because I'm at 350, that's why. No, wait, that still doesn't make sense. Huh? I think 44. Is the spirit normally 40? Is it because I'm a... oh yeah, humans get extra, don't they? Okay. God, I'm still figuring out being a human at this point. I'm so not used to this. I guess that's the whole point of this little series, though, was for me to experiment with the human race and try and figure out a good way to use it and stuff. And it's actually gonna be a case that it's worth using ki protection with them, because their defenses aren't as mighty as the Saiyans anyway. And if you can use Mystic form, it's redundant. I mean, it's not going to be useful when I go in God form, though, is it? Because God form, I'm going to end up losing all my ki from the transformation. Or will I? Or... actually, God form is not that intensive on ki, is it? Oh, curiosity time. Power down. Power up. In God form, I have a defense score of 1186, plus the 805 passive. Cool. Ki drain... yeah, it's quite a bit more intense. It's more intense, but it's nowhere near the levels of Super Saiyan Blue, or Blue Evolution. Or a Super Saiyan 4 for that matter, because Super Saiyan 4 drains more ki than God form. God form's not that intense of a form. Like, it's actually one of the better forms for stamina build. Oh no, I'm actually considering this ki defense idea. As a human, it might be an option. Like, it might not be a great option. It might still end up costing me because it might drain my ki out, but... depends how much I get hit, doesn't it? And, I mean, the enemies hit you quite a bit. If it's 70... plus, if I increase my ki more, if I focus on getting my ki up more, along my defense more... also, wait, what is the calculation for that output? Now I think about it. How do I make that bigger? It's 805 now. But obviously, it's not like... it would just be 805 if you bought it at, you know, you're still at level 1. Which obviously is impossible, but like, you know, if you would just put your points in the mind and nothing else, it wouldn't be 805, it'd be something else. So what stat is empowering that? Is it my ki? And if it is my ki, is it just going to drain more ki if I put my ki up? And is that probably will, yeah. I mean, okay, being in an active fight, like, every time I get hit, I'm going to lose some ki. Even blocking, it still drains the same amount. It's just I take, like, no damage. And hitting things, I'm going to lose even more ki. I mean, I feel like I could... it might work. Obviously, having higher ki will be helpful. I need to basically balance my ki to what my strength is as well. It's not just constitution, I need to balance ki as well. Joy. Yeah, I need to ignore strength for a bit and get my ki and my dex, my constitution just up way higher. Like, I need all of them to basically be 5 times higher than my strength and willpower, like, at all times. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try. Looking at the numbers and that, it feels like using Mystic form specifically as well. It feels like this is maintainable to an extent. Don't know if it's a great idea, but it's maintainable to an extent. So right, wait, what else have I got? Still got another 6 skill points I can put into things. Oh, I can just put key boost, can't I? Is there any skills? Is there any good skills I can use? Like, what else is there? Key sense is pointless, because I don't have the lock-on feature, so I don't care. Because, like, I mean, the lock-on feature is, like, absurdly powerful. Defense penetration is pointless. Like, that's good against players, but it's pointless against the NPCs because they don't have defense. I think. Rude. Hold on. I want to test this. Also, fight to protect. Fat boo. Cool. Right, hold on. I fight you. I currently do 959 damage. Lovely. If I were to go to Gold Q really quick, learn skill, defense penetration, 959. Still 959. Yeah. So, yeah, these things have 0 defense. Defense penetration is a really great skill against players. It's very good against players. Against NPCs, all completely pointless. So, unless I was fighting, like, a tournament against our players, I wouldn't even consider that as a skill, but as an option. So, yeah, that's redundant. It's great as skill as it is against our players. Or against, if you're fighting against really armored foes, like, I don't even know, Mobzilla or something? Like, if you're fighting against stuff from Orc Spawn, maybe. Maybe useful then. Fusion's great if you have another player with you, but, you know, again, by myself. Also, oh yeah, I'll go visit the cat, get the beans. Cat, hello. Have beans, thank you. Learn skill, you can teach fly skill, I don't want that. Up to the lookout. I think Kami has any extra skills, learn skill, fly, key sense. I think I've got all the skills at this point. That can pretty much get hold of, that'll be any use. I even picked up key protection, which I normally ignore, because questionably it might be alright, I'm not sure. Oh, the dash skill. Now, normally it's another skill that I kind of just ignore, but, like, it's not a terrible skill. Like, it depends on your style of fighting. If you're flying, it's pointless, because you're just going to fly. When you get 3-dimensional movement, if someone's shooting a key blast at you, you fly up the way. That is the quickest way to get out of the way. I can't fly. I run around people. I utilize the jump skill to jump over explosions. And I had the dash skill as well. I can run away from explosions and jump away from them. So it gives me like 2 options to get further away quicker. For me, that's not a terrible skill, so I'm going to pick that up really quick. Not going to put any more levels into it now, but me being able to move quick on the ground is actually useful for once. It's so interesting. When you become a human and decide you're not going to fly, suddenly all these extra skills suddenly become viable. They're actually like options that you normally wouldn't bother with. But yeah, the jump skill when you're not flying is very good for getting over key blast. Dash skill is very good for, you kind of run opponents. Also, if you wonder what that stuff is, I did a screenshot using that. Ignore it. Anyway, yeah, dash skill is very useful for, I guess, getting hits and getting away before you get hit again for one. Also getting away from key blasts. You're not going to run them teleporting and hitting you. That's just its own thing. But at the very least, if they teleport and hit you, you might be able to dash away before they blow something up in your face. Because the key blast is the most dangerous thing. Oh, I've just noticed something actually as well. Just counting out my points. I've got 100 in strength. 350 in dex. That's 450. 500 cons. That's 950. 100 will. That's 1050. Then, 350 in spirit. That's 1400. I put 100 points in. I would have essentially 1500 points split between my stats and 1500 points in my mind. Ooh. I kind of want to do that just to balance it off, actually. This is just one of the reasons why I love the Dragon Ball mod so much. Because you can create wacky builds. Like, in games like this, games like D&D and things like that. I love things like that where you can there's tons of options for builds. And, like, it's not one straight answer. This is the strongest. You get multiple different ways you can play the game. Well, it's a physical build where you're going all power. A key type build where you're wanting to do a lot of blasting. Even though when it comes to blasting, tons of different key techniques. Different options for them and what you think is the most viable thing. And then you got your speed to take into account, your defense to take into account. I love things like this. So you've got all the different skills now. I love the fact the mind get put in place. Because if you try and balance off points, also, yay, tons of TP. Try to balance all points and stuff. Like, you have to now consider how many points you're putting in the mind. 1, for training quicker, but 2, also for gathering skills. Because your skills are also really good. But you have to actually consider what skills do I want to get. Because if you aren't playing like I am currently, it's going to take you a little while to unlock all your skills and stuff. Because you have to put a lot of points in the mind for it. Even playing as I am now, I'm still taking a little while. Okay, I could max out my mind pretty easily because Echo. But, you know. Whatever. Anyway, 50 more points in the things. No, sorry, 100 more points in the things. So, yeah, I'm gonna have enough for that. So I'm gonna put another 50 points in the spirit and our 50 points into defense. So they're balanced off to 400 apiece. And yeah, with that, I'll then have 1,500. Yeah, one more. Whoop. And I have 1,500 points in my battle stats and 1,500 points in main. So I've got 3,000 points spent on my character so far. And we're only at Fat Boo. So that's fun. Also, oh yeah, now that I put my points up to 400, how strong have I just become? Hold on, transform out. Be able to go and punch the shadow dummy. Because we just got stronger. 482. Oh wait, hold on. Take echo off. Blah, blah, blah. How much are we doing? 481. Okay, echo doesn't do much. No, we have damage boosting. Cool, good to know. Key weapon puts up to 531 and 631. Fantastic. So hitting. Oh, wait, have I got a way to turn key protection? I can turn it off. Yay! Okay, wait. So I'm at 1 right now. Wow. I'm now at 16. Okay, so that's 95 key per hit, which is up from I think 83 before. Then checking key protection. Oh, doing 70. My passive defense has been out, so increasing. I'm assuming spirit has in fact, yeah, increased my passive output. I'm losing 70 per hit though. Is that less than before? I thought it was 80 before. Or it's, if anything, it's the same. Hmm. Okay, so wait, what's the calculation for it taking key off me then? What is it deciding to base this on? I don't know. All I know though is it is quite tiring. It's doing a fair wee chunk. Okay, well anyway, our defense is good, slightly better. Neat! Right, let's heal up really quick, and we'll try fighting Fat Boo now, which... I'm going to do something stupid and wild. I'm going to try fighting them just with Mystic. With all my new power-ups and my new defensive buff, how well do I do before I panic and go into Kaioken times 20? Oh yeah, also, put my last 5 points of things in the key boost. Sure, that'll give me like an extra 800 key. Yeah, there we go. So that's nice. That's a good little boost. Yeah, 19,000 odd key. Wait. Oh, does putting that affect anything? Oh, it did. Yeah. Okay. So my max key, in fact, put up my. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So that did, in fact, just put up my defense boost. So wait, I was losing 80 before. How does that never just changed? Oh, sorry, 70. No, I'm still losing 70. Okay, I'm going to pay attention to that when I, like, power up more numbers and stuff. But yeah, and then... For hitting... I'm now at 3. Yeah, okay, so that has... I'm now doing 99... Yeah. So it is slightly increased how much key I lose per hit, but, you know, I also just gained 800k. But I'm losing an extra, I think, 4... Over, yes, I think it was 4. I think it was an 85 number netting. I'm losing an extra 4 per hit, so... 0.5... 0.5% of my key. If it's going by percentage, I'm not sure. Jeez, I'm looking at the time I've been recording for. I really, when it comes to calculations and numbers and stuff, I get carried away so easily. Like, but yeah, I'm just interested, like, building a really good human at this point. Like, what is a good build for a human? I've spent 1,500 points so far. I'm pretty much to say this is the build I want to go for. It get 100, 400, 500, 100, 400. And then I've got 1,500 points currently mined, aka to buy most of the skills I'd want leveled up. Like, I don't know. You can argue meditation's not required. I've got 2 extra points in mythic form, which does nothing because I don't think powering that up does anything. I'm pretty sure powering up just increases the amount of time you can keep it, which I've got it set so we can keep it forever. So, yeah. There's a few extra points here or there that could probably go into something else, but like, I mean, I'd be powering up at this point is what, the jump and dash skill, so. Right, well, I've made myself as defensively tanky as I can. So sure, Mystic form, Majin Buu. Let's have a go and see how well we do. Boo! But, okay, he's doing less than 100 per hit. I'm doing nearly 1,000 off him. That said, though, look at my key. Oh, dear God. Okay, this is why I don't use key protection. I've just realized why I don't use key protection. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Ow! Fucking hell. So what it does... I don't know, maybe people were saying, like, key blasts have a bigger effect. Oh my God, they're doing so much for me. I've changed my mind. I want Carol Kane on. Power up. Fucking hell. Boo. Ow, 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 ow. He's gonna key blast again. Do it while I'm in the air. Or don't then, whatever. I don't care. Ow. Now he's barraging. Okay, so how key protection seems to be working. It takes into account... You're gonna key blast. Oh, there it is. Oh, boo. Boo. There he is. Hit him, jump. It's just the little ones. They're still pretty bad. I'm also running a key. Fuck. And health. Where is he? There he is. Oh! By the skin of my teeth managed that. Right, okay. So. Key protection doesn't drain 70. That's not how it works. The reason why the amount of key drain went down is because I increased my defense. By increasing my defense, they did less damage. It takes into account how big a damage your opponent is doing. And then drains key depending on that. Okay. Right. Fucking hell. Okay, bigger question then. Right now it's saying I've got that extra passive defense. Is that still on if I have key protection on? That becomes my next question. I have no real way of testing that one unless I have a player on that does a set amount of damage so I can see the differences. But yeah, okay, yeah, don't use that against strong opponents. You saw how quickly my key went down there. Like literally a couple of hits from him drained a lot. It drained so much. Fucking hell. Or was it the key blast? I don't know. I don't know if it was the key blast that mainly did it or whether it was him punching. But either way, I just saw my key go down rapidly. And it was terrifying. Because I kind of need that. Guys, at this point for healing, like, my health goes up super fast. But, like, my key takes ages to come back. That's insane. Right, okay. What I think I want to do now, I'm going to go into base form. Boop. I'm going to summon an opponent. I'm going to see how this operates. So... Oh, the ball. Actually, another way I could have done this was if I don't have the skill. Like, because basically, okay, key protection is turned off at this point, so I won't lose key. Get rid of the skill. Actually, I could still do that now I think about it. Okay. I have a thought for testing it. Basically, see how much damage a certain opponent does when I drop the skill. See how much damage an opponent does when I've got the skill, but it's turned off. A.k.a. do I still get that passive defense buff? And then see how much damage it does while I've got the skill on. And test all three of those parameters and see what damage is what. It's hard to tell the shadow damage because it does like no damage because it's based off my strength. So I need to summon an opponent that does a fair chunk of damage but doesn't destroy everything around it. Yeah, okay, so I've got the point. I've got enough spare points where I can do this safely. So, right. Key protection we want to delete for now. We might turn it back on later. We'll see. Okay, we're going to turn it back on later to test things, but yeah. Okay, now we do /DragonBlock spawn. And who's a beefier opponent we could fight against? Pew Pew, he knackered us a little bit. I don't know who a good opponent for this is. Who's someone decently strong where I'm going to be able to see the difference in numbers? Like... but also isn't going to just slaughter me in base form. Okay, we'll go with Zarbon. Summon Zarbon. Never mind. That was too weak. Let's think a bit bigger, I think. Alright, what about Ginyu? Oh, there he is. Ginyu, hit me. You also only do 4 and 6. Okay, so you're pointless. Right, okay, stepping up another step then. What about Frieza? Oh, wait a minute, is this gonna summon Frieza? Alright, maybe, no, go with King Cole. Go with King Cold's. Because thinking about it, he's around the same level as Frieza was. How much are you doing? Like 13. Not really pointless then. Not really pointless you are. They're weaker than when I fought them in the story, aren't they? I'm fairly certain they're weaker than when I fight them in the story. I'm fairly certain he had more than 4,400 health when I fought him in the story. Am I not? No, yeah, definitely did. Because now thinking about it, Zaromaru made 1,000. And Zaromaru definitely has more than 1,000 when we fought him in the story. Because King Piccolo has 1,000. Or Piccolo has 1,000. Fact, the summoned ones are way weaker. Okay, Cyborg 18 it is then. So she's doing... Ow. We're 92 down to 65. Okay, 42, 13. So 42 down to 13. 95 down to that. She's doing what, like 19 damage-ish. God, this is difficult. Okay, she's only doing like 19 damage. Yeah. Okay. Okay, she's doing like 19 damage. So she's not a lot then. Alright, cool. So now I'm gonna kill her really quick. I'm not gonna buy the skill, I'm gonna test this. Once I get the skill and see what the situation there is. Alright, buy key protection and max it out. So on base form, this actually has pretty good effects. Because it actually does empower me passively way more than what I was before. Now, okay, what we want is key protection, yes, turned off. So now just to check, if I were to fight 18 again, she was doing 19 before, which honestly isn't a lot. It makes this really tricky for calculations, but hopefully it would be really obvious. What does she do now? Because now she should do way less. She's now doing 22. What? Okay, well the key blasts don't fucking count. No, hold on. Yeah, she's doing like 20. Stop key blasting, you fecker! She's now doing more half the time. How has that worked out? How is she now doing more? Ah, fucking hell. Alright, we'll turn key protection on. And yeah. As soon as yeah, key blast is doing the insane amount. Yeah, but when she hits is basically... Yeah. God. So it does nothing. The skill does nothing for me. Oh, Jesus. It's pointless. Yeah. Increases my defense ever so slightly while it's turned on, but... It drains that much of my key when I get hit by a stronger opponent. Ah! I can't believe people actually got me thinking it was a worthwhile skill. Like, why should I have to use more key to defend against a stronger opponent? Why should it just be a flat rate? That doesn't make any sense. I'm using my key to boost my defense up by an amount. Why is it that suddenly it's costing more because I'm fighting against a stronger opponent? Oh, I don't get it. Anyway, pointless skill apparently. I tested it as thoroughly as I could. I don't see how you could use it. For a second there, I thought it might be worth it. That's because the dummies misled me. No. When you take bigger damage, it drains more key from you, which is so weird, because I thought it would just be a flat amount, but no, it's not. That's why I never used the skill. Anyway, though, people, for today, we're getting things there. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. So, yeah, how would you build a human? If you had 1,500 points to split between your battle stats, ignoring mine, just assuming mine you're buying, like, all the skills you would care about. What would you build your human like? Because you've seen mine, you know, 100 in strength, 100 in willpower, 400 in dex, 400 in spirit, 500 in con. There you go. There's apparently my build. So, bum-ba-dum. How would you build yours? Let us know in the comments. And let us know, like, what would you think? Like, does anyone see a use for this key protection thing? Am I missing something is basically what I'm asking. Does anyone know any bits of information? I just don't. I'm just making a mistake here. Just let us know, people. I'm trying to build the best human build I can. And, you know, it's always going to get ideas because I will thoroughly test them if I think it's, you know, something I don't know about already. So, yeah. But anyway, for now, thank you all for watching. See you next time from our Dragon Block C, where we will try and hammer into the Buu saga a bit more seriously next time and ignore maybe the key shenanigans unless someone comes up with a good reason why I should look into it again. But yeah, anyway, see you for that. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our late members, the joining members Austin Quinsonberry, Sebastian Ramsey, Alexander01, Bold Reaper, and Isaac Washington, and our ANBU members GoldDragon, MonsterQ, Hollow the Void, and Anime Boy Cross Sands 75. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.